Thanks again, guys.
Thanks,
we'll see you.
Appreciate it.
All right.
Oh, now it's just me and Frank.
I know. Isn't
The
that how
way
it usually is?
The way it was meant to be.
It's always just us.
I know I'm not as handsome as Michael Chavello. I apologize.
It's tough being as handsome as Michael. He's Australian. That's what they do.
I can come up with some random stuff, I guess. Like, oh, this place is busier than a jailhouse on the Martian solar system on Halloween.
He does bring up some stuff that I can't really.
Yeah,
like,
right.
I'm just like, wow, what really? What? Like he catches me off guard.
Right.
I'm like, what the hell?
And I'm sitting there like, yo, he's got to rehearse that.
Yeah.
You can't just have. He's like, lull in the action.
No, it's all. Let me let everybody in on a little secret at home, just so you know. All of it's rehearsed. We rehearse everything. Like we walk around our house like making shit up all the time because we have to rehearse stuff because when it comes live, it has to sound natural. And if you don't rehearse it, there's like, and people don't know. Like I have a really, really, really bad speech impediment. Like I am really bad. Like I just don't take this the wrong way, guys. But Matt Hamill probably speaks better than I do. Like my speech impediment's that bad. I have to train every day not to have the speech impediment pop out. So people are like, you talk really, really fast.
Can you guys still hear me?
Guys with...
Yeah. Jax is back. Since you guys gave me a hard time, I'm just going to remind everybody that you can get Jax products at Toys R Us, at Walmart, at Kmart, or online at the stores. But, please, go back to what you were talking about. Thanks.
Hype man.
I just got interrupted by a doll maker.
By a younger you.
I just got interrupted by a doll maker. This guy plays with dolls all day. What the hell?
By a younger, more freckled you.
Dude, he is more freckled. He is more freckled. But it's you have to make it sound natural. To do that, you have to rehearse it. And so we spend a lot of time rehearsing. I have to spend more time than most because of my speech impediment. So I have to really work on it. And that's why I talk so fast, because that's how you cover up your speech impediment.
Oh, cool. I never knew that.
Look. Punk ass just walked in.
Oh, superstar. Must be nice. Must be nice.
Comes in late. It's only 1 o'clock. Just getting in.
Whenever you want to
show up. Whenever. Just truth be told, he's probably on the phone at 4 in the morning, working on some deals back east. He's calling Europe. He's actually working. But
so you know what? Now we're gonna get into the harder stuff. Are you ready for this? Let's go deep.
Okay, we'll go deep.
So did the speech impediment growing up? Did that somehow influence you to get into wrestling and do all that stuff? It's kind of a way to combat, because I know how brutal kids are. It's horrible.
No, and remember, I was from a big family. We were lower middle class, so I always had hand-me-down shoes and hand-me-down pants, and I was that kid that wore instead of Nikes, I got Nikes, and I always had Bobos and high waters on because it's just how it worked. It's the way it was in my family. But I was always really hyperactive, and I'm from that era. We don't have that era now where kids stay inside all day and play video games. I'm from the era where you had to go out the sun was up, we ate breakfast, and I don't want to see you till freaking dinner time. Like, get out. Like, my dad literally would kick us out. A great comic is John Heffernan, because his whole routine is about my era of living. Like, you know those green boxes out in front of your house that hum? And when you're in the East Coast, they're 10 degrees warmer than the rest. So, like, there's no snow on them, so you're still going to get warm because your dad won't let you in the damn house. Those are electrical boxes. Those are transformer boxes. Like, you're not supposed to play on those. We played on them. We climbed telephone poles, and we played, like, when... The whole joke of, hey, why don't you go play in traffic, kid? We actually played in traffic, man. That's what we were doing. And so because of that mindset and being hyperactive, I became very athletic and very competitive because I physically had to fight for food at the table. My mom would make a big meal for everybody. Each of us would get a little bit of whatever it was, chicken, green beans, mashed potatoes. Let's say I don't like green beans, but I love chicken. And being part black, it's amazing, isn't it? So I would eat everything on my plate to get more chicken. You had to finish your plate to get more. So I would jam down the green beans as quick as I can and reach. And we literally would have like one piece of chicken or one piece of steak left or one freaking piece of watermelon left and be reaching across. And as I'm reaching in my hand, my brother would be stabbing with a fork to get it, and I'd get my hand stabbed.
Right.
But I won because my hand was in front.
Right.
My hand
little
was there
bloody.
first.
Little bloody.
I'm bleeding, but I'm eating. So you get competitive, and it's kind of how I was raised. Like the trash talking in the house that we'd commonly do in the locker room, we had that in my house every day growing up because we're all boys. So it really taught me a lot about how to communicate with paying attention and body language. Like I can say one thing, but show my body means something totally different. And that's how I started really learning a little bit more about myself because I couldn't speak very well. Then I went through speech therapy and really picked up on what my problems were and the muscle structure of my mouth and that stuff and how to overcome the speech impediment. It helps. But if you look at my old Pride broadcast, and even now with SOC and Dream, it pops out when I get really excited. My crutch, everyone has a crutch in broadcasting, my crutch now is shut up. When Masaki grabbed the guillotine on just won the fight. I just saw it last week. Damn it, I just called it. SOC Championship, Masaki.
I know. I'm gonna let you keep going.
Anyway, he jumped in on the guillotine.
Against who?
I'm drawing a blank. I see his face. ATT. He's down. Brazilian kid plays out at ATT. I can see his face.
Was it George something?
I'm drawing a blank. Anyway, so
I don't know what fight you're talking about, so we gotta wait.
it was just you just watched me.
I know.
So anyway, so he jumps in. He jumps on the guillotine, and my goal, and I immediately yelled, "Shut up!" because I couldn't believe that he's gonna jump something like that. What I wanted to say is it's way too tight for him to finish this position. But I couldn't get my mouth wrapped around it. So I was like, oh, shut up. And I was like, and now everyone's like, oh, I can't believe you said shut up. Because I was in awe. And so when you hear me like get super excited, my speech impediment jumps out. And that's when you didn't really notice it. But other than that, I try to cover it all the time. I'm always hiding it. So I do it with speed. I do it with shopping out words. I do it, it's really, really bad. Like it's really bad R's and really bad W's and really, really bad, like if you have like tap out BTC, we have a lot of like different consonants like strung together, whatever it is, then I can't say it. Like tap out BTC, like it takes me, I have to sit at home and practice all night. Right. Tap out BTC, tap out BTC.
Well, you're doing a great job.
Thank you. Well, I try hard.
So let's switch gears.
Okay.
Because apparently we are an MMA show.
Are we?
I'd rather talk about other stuff.
Okay.
Me personally. But so we got a big fight card coming up tonight.
Yeah.
Boston's obviously jumping here at the Expo. It's absolutely bonkers. So let's just run down real quick, main card real fast. Marcus Davis, Nate Diaz. I think this is going to be an extremely fun fight.
Well, here's the problem. I think that the Diaz brothers are into their own hype, and the problem is that they are good boxers by throwing a lot of volume. They're not very good boxers as far as technique and actually with power. So a guy like Marcus hits with power. He will knock you to F unconscious and put you down. So I think Diaz is going to stand in the pocket and try to fight with Marcus. So Marcus is going to take the 17 hits, the 20 hits. He's going to take the Miss Tracy Lee bouncing around. You can see her boobies in the background. I said boobies. Just got a picture live on the air. It's great.
Can't beat that.
So I think what's going to happen is that Marcus is going to hit him one time. Marcus can hit him one time and put him down. Fight's over. If Marcus hits him one time, a glancing blow or a blow doesn't lay Diaz out, Diaz is going to shoot, take him down past the guard, rip his arm off. Yep. That's how it should go. The way this fight should go is him taking him down, passing his guard. Davis is better at his takedown defense. Still is improving his jiu-jitsu game on the bottom, but against a guy like Diaz, who's so superior in jiu-jitsu, it's going to be tough to stop him. And once he gets on top of you, it's going to be a game of running away. And hopefully the ref either stops it because you hold him, or the ref stops it, or you get a chance to escape, because otherwise you're just going to have to tap.